Yo, stop scrolling. I'm about to show you an EV that literally has no rear window and replaces it with a live video feed to your interior screen. Yeah, you heard that right. No glass, no old school mirror, just straight up future tech. This is the 2026 Polestar 4, and what this thing is doing might completely change how SUVs are built. Before we dive in, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and tell me in the comments, would you actually trust a camera instead of a rear window? Be honest. All right, let's talk about how this thing looks because first impressions matter, and this one hits different. From the front, it's clean, aggressive but not screaming. The LED headlights are sharp and minimal, almost like they're squinting at you with confidence. There's no traditional grille because, well, it's electric. There's no gas engine hiding behind there. So instead, you get this smooth, futuristic face that looks aerodynamic and intentional. The hood is sculpted just enough to give it muscle without looking over-designed. It's giving European luxury gym membership. And the stance? Wide, grounded, confident. Slide to the side, and this is where it starts flexing. Frameless windows, flush door handles that pop out when you need them, a sloping coupe roofline that makes it look sportier than your average family hauler. It kind of looks like if a Tesla Model Y and a Porsche Cayenne Coupe had a very stylish Scandinavian baby. The wheels, usually 20s standard with optional 21s, fill out the arches perfectly. No awkward gaps, no weird proportions. It looks planted, balanced, like it's ready to sprint even when it's parked. Now let's talk about that roof. Full panoramic glass stretching over the cabin. And here's the wild part. It's electrochromic. You can literally adjust the transparency. Too bright? Tap it darker. Want sunshine? Open it up. It's like sunglasses for your entire car. But okay, let's address the elephant in the room, the back. There is no rear window. Instead, there's a roof-mounted high-definition camera that feeds into a digital rear-view mirror inside. So instead of looking through glass, you're looking at a live video feed. In theory, it gives you a wider, clearer view, especially in rain or snow. In practice, it feels like you're piloting a spaceship. The rear design itself is clean and futuristic. A full-width LED light bar stretches across the back, giving it that premium EV signature look. The bumper is simple, sculpted, not overcomplicated. It doesn't try too hard. It just knows it looks expensive. And trust me, if you think the outside is futuristic, wait till you sit inside. Now, performance, because looks are cool, but power matters. The Polestar 4 comes in two main setups. First, the single-motor rear-wheel drive version, pushing around 272 horsepower. That's your efficient daily driver with solid range, around 300 miles, depending on configuration. But if you're like me and you enjoy unnecessary acceleration just for fun, there's the dual-motor all-wheel drive version. 544 horsepower, 0 to 60 in about 3.7 seconds. That's sports car quick in something you can take to Costco. It uses a 100 kilowatt-hour battery and supports fast charging up to about 200 kilowatts, so you can go from 10 to 80% in roughly 30 minutes. That's enough time to grab a coffee, scroll TikTok, and argue with someone in the comment section. And the torque? Instant. No gear shifts, no drama, just smooth, violent acceleration that makes passengers grab the door handle. Now let's talk safety, because speed is fun, but staying alive is better. This thing is loaded. Automatic emergency braking, lane keep assist, blind spot monitoring, adaptive cruise control with pilot assist, 360-degree cameras, cross-traffic alert. It's basically like having a co-pilot who doesn't judge your music choices. The structure itself is built with strong crash protection. Remember, Polestar shares engineering roots with Volvo, and those guys are basically safety nerds in the best way possible. All right, now let's step inside because this is where it really gets wild. Open the door, and the first thing you notice is how clean everything is. Minimalist, Scandinavian modern, no clutter, no unnecessary buttons everywhere. The seats are supportive but soft. You can spec Napa leather if you want that executive feel. And yes, front seats can have massage. Massage in a mid-size EV SUV. We are living in strange and beautiful times. The center screen dominates the dash, a large landscape touchscreen powered by Google's Android automotive system. Google Maps is built in. Google Assistant is built in. Apps integrated directly into the system. It feels seamless, not like some clunky add-on. There's also a digital driver display and a head-up display available, so you don't have to look down all the time. Ambient lighting runs through the cabin, and here's a fun detail. It's themed around planetary systems. Subtle, cool, not tacky. At night, it feels like a calm tech lounge. The rear seats, surprisingly spacious. Tons of legroom. The backrests can recline with certain packages. Heated rear seats available. Separate climate controls. USB-C ports everywhere. And because there's no rear window, rear passengers actually get more headroom and a more open feeling thanks to how the roof is designed. It's weird at first, but it kind of works. Storage is solid too. Over 500 liters of trunk space with the seats up. Fold them down and you're looking at over 1,500 liters. Grocery runs, road trips, airport pickups, no problem. There's underfloor storage compartments too, so you can hide charging cables or emergency snacks. Family practicality, it seats 5 comfortably. Wide cabin, flat floor in the rear because no transmission tunnel. Easy to load kids, gear, whatever life throws at you. Now comes the part that usually hurts. Price. Take a breath. The Polestar 4 in the US starts around $57,800 for the single motor version. The dual motor all-wheel drive climbs into the mid-60s to low 70s depending on options. Now I know some of you are typing already, but compare it. A well-optioned Tesla Model Y can get close. A Cadillac Lyriq sits in that range. A Porsche Macan EV, way more. For the design, the tech, the performance, and that spaceship-level interior, it's actually competitive. So here's the real question. Would you buy this over a Tesla Model Y or even over a Cadillac Lyriq? Be honest, I want to see some debates in the comments. Is this the future family SUV, or is removing the rear window a step too far? If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit that like button. It seriously helps the channel more than you think. Subscribe if you're into honest, no-nonsense car reviews with a little personality. And next time, we're checking out something even crazier, so you don't want to miss it. What do you think? Future family car or future flop? Drop your thoughts below. I'll see you in the next one.